So in this video, we're going to talk about how we start using stationary targets in our training. So a stationary target is any object that helps our animal to become stationary. So in this case, we're using this cone, and we're asking the animal to put their focus on the object so that they can, learn to carry themselves. So this is where self-carriage starts for me, is can you hold yourself still? And then eventually we ask them to move and have self-carriage. So this is Louie's first time, but I'm going to bring him over to the cone, and then I'm going to relax my body, and I'm going to put my focus on the cone. So I'm thinking about the cone, I'm thinking about my breathing, and he's going to tap into my focus. Horses are actually amazing at this. They are so good at this, and they can follow your focus when you're riding them. But I think that they never get to show off this part of themselves because we live in such a fast-paced world that we are never focused. So this is a practice that you have to develop to become a better focuser so that your horse can show how well they can follow that. So again, he's going to kind of look around the environment, but here in a few seconds, he's going to check out the cone. You can use some pressure and release with this. Today I'm using a food reward, but we did this for years without food rewards, so that's up to you. I just want to reinforce the behaviors that I want as much as possible. So I'm going to use a food reward to help reinforce what I want. He's a friendly guy, so it's hard for him not to want to be on top of me, near me, touching me. He's really drawn to humans. So I've set the cone in a place where he has to go to the cone and away from me. So I'm creating draw to the target at this point. And you can see I'm feeding him in a bucket. And I've also just put this pole up to help him learn to stay behind the pole. There's a boundary. But he's going to make mistakes here and there, and that's okay because I can just bring him back around and start over. I don't want to punish him at this point for making a mistake, but I want him to learn to figure this out. I want him to understand this. I don't want to micromanage this. And that's why here I've just taken the halter off and kind of went to liberty. So this is great for things like ground tying. It's great for things like teaching them to stand still while mounting. Literally anything that teaches them to stand still, or that we need them to stand still for, this is so helpful. Now I'm enticing him, I'm putting food in the bucket, and watch, he is like, I got the cone, I got the cone. His focus is on the cone. So now I'm building some duration that he can focus on the cone. We've moved into the grooming stall here, so it's the same game. I've had horses come in here and, feel uncomfortable, not want to stay in, then you end up tying them a lot. And it's, I'm not against tying our horses. We do it all the time. But I really want them to understand that if the ties weren't there, can you hold yourself still? So if you do things like this, when you tie them, they actually become even more relaxed. If you want more videos like this, check out our YouTube channel and follow us on social media so that you don't miss any